versus the England, where a very special and unusual race takes place once a year. It's called Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling. On a Saturday at the beginning of spring, people from all over the world go to Cooper's Hill to see the race. The first written information about the race was in a message sent to the local government in 1826.
Yes, one second, Lexika. The first written information about this race, unusual race, was in a message sent to the local government in 1826. That's the first written information we have got. Okay, first 1826, it was in a message sent to the local government. So after the gap, Lexika, so nobody knows when it really started. They talk about the timing when it got started. They talk about that only, right? So nobody knows when it really started. Each year the event becomes more and more popular with people coming from all over the world to take part and to watch. They talk about people all around coming all around the world, coming from all around the world, 16 and 17. Look at the 16. They talk about when it all got started. And look, it has wood around it to protect it, nothing to say with this. What is it? It's something different here. The police think the event is very dangerous, nothing to do with 16, because they are talking about the starting of this event. See, winners of the event have come from the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and Nepal. No. Sometimes they use an old tire. There is no connection here. The words in this message showed that this event was already a tradition then. Ooh, Sanjana Dinesh. What is your answer for 16?
E.
Why it is E? Quick, you can make
Sir,
it.
because I thought that the sentence before it came like the first written information about the race was in a message sent to the local government in 1826. So when I saw that message, I came to know that there's something about the message. So I thought like the answer would be.
Super, very good. The words in this message that was sent to the government in 1826, showed that this event was already a tradition then. So nobody knows when it really started. Exact time of when was the inaugural event, we didn't know. That's what you have to read after the gap also. So nobody knows when it really started. What is it? The race, when the race started. 16, good job, Sanjana Dinesh. 16 is E. Lexika, read along. Each year,
the event becomes more and more popular, with people coming from all over the world to take part and watch.
Now, Lexika, tell me what could be the answer for 17. How did you get it?
So I got it. They said that popular people were coming from all over the world. So the sentence which was related was option C. Sir.
Can you read the sentence C?
Winners of the event have come from the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and Nepal.
Beautiful. So for number 17, you have to really look at the prior statement, because there is no following statement. It gets into the next paragraph. The prior statement says, each year the event becomes more and more popular with the people coming from all over the world to take part and to watch. From those people, winners of the event have come from the United States, Australia, New Zealand, Nepal. Good job, Lexika. Superb. Very good. Second paragraph, I want Sanjana Jagannathan to read.
The way the race works is as follows. There is a very large piece of cheese which is round like a wheel and weighed about 4 kilograms.
What is your answer for 18? How did you find out, and how do you relate this?
Sir, option A, sir, it has a wood around it to protect it.
What is it here? What is it? What is it here?
Sir, the cheese, sir.
Very good. Very good. You are connecting the cheese. this very large piece of cheese is nothing but it. It has wood around it to protect it. Why are they protecting it?
Sir, because if the cheese melts, it won't roll, sir. So it needs like something to cover it.
Superb, superb. So one read it, read further.
Yes, sir.
One of the.
One of the people in charge of the event sends the large piece of cheese down the hill, and half a second later, everyone taking part runs down the hill after the cheese.
Okay, what could be the last statement there?
Of the first person over the finish line at the bottom of the hill wins the cheese.
How did you find out? How did you find out G is going to fit 19? What is the clue the prayer statement has got?
Sir, because in the previous sentence they have been told that they have started the race, so it would be the finishing line.
Superb! Wow, wow. The way she explained is very nice. Very nice. What she says is, did you get all of you? Did you get that? She was telling about, they talk about starting the race. Starting the race, and I would second later, see, half a second later, can you believe this? Half a minute, not half a minute, half a second later, they're going to load this cheese just right after. So she thinks like at the end of the race, what is going to happen? Who is going to be the winner? What happens to the winner? Superb thinking, very good thinking. So when you don't have the next statement, when it gets into the next paragraph, you get an advantage. You simply focus on the prayer statement, get it done. Superb, good job, right? Now, I will go with Ritika. Ritika, read this in the past.
In the past, the cheese has hit people watching the race and injured them. It is not just the spectator who get injured. Many of the people running down the hill get serious injuries too. The injuries are usually broken ankles and legs as the runner lose control coming down the steep hill. Sir, answer F, sir.
What is F? Can you read it out?
That's why at the bottom of the hill, there are lots of ambulance and medical staff.
Why did you arrive at this? Why did you arrive at G? Sorry. Why did you arrive at F?
So in the previous sentence, they talk about injuries and broken of legs. So it is relatable to ambulance and medical stuff.
Okay, great. I like the way you kind of handled it. Lekshika, can you help me find out 20? How did you arrive at F?
So because the next sentence, they use the word also, so there must be a sentence that say...
Come again. There is a statement in the next statement which involves also. There are also lots of local people helping to catch the runners. So someone else is going to help. Someone is going to help in the gap, isn't it? Someone is helping you in the gap, isn't it? Superb. Can all of you, can you hear this? There are also lots of local people helping to catch the runners. So for the runners, there is going to be a help available inside 20, inside the gap 20. That is the big one. The way she, look at that. Also, even on top of it, on the other hand, you are going to face a lot of things, connectors. The prayer statement or inside the gap statement, you might have the prayer, the gap, and just next to the gap. 3 statements are crucial. The next one you're going to face is definitely is going to be harder. This one is race, and you are able to relate to it, very simple. The next one is very psychologically, very intense article that you are going to read, and you might agree with the author or you might not agree with the writer. But the thing is, it's very intense. But this one, let me finish this off. 60% of you didn't follow the proper instruction. You have to be serious, you have to be sincere, you have to spend time, you have to focus on the areas that you are supposed to focus. You have to do that. Otherwise, the perfect score is a mirage, okay? Perfect score is going to be a mirage. It won't work out because you have to throw out 3 of those. You are given in 8 and you'll be choosing only 5. And lot many choices, you can stumble. You can slip any point in time. All right. So I really like the way, like, people are doing this here. Like 3 of you got a perfect score. That's a good way to start. But a lot of you would have gotten it. The only thing is, you are underestimating. You are not going to underestimate here. Always focus on the gap, prior to the gap, right after the gap. Those 3 statements. All right. If it is a last statement in a paragraph, probably the prior statement will give you the idea. Remember the it, from, look at the it, this, that, and all, whatever they refer. Go back and connect those pronouns in the prior gap, in the prior statement. Prior to the gap, there is a statement, you have to connect it. Always remember the large, very large piece of cheese. See that it has wood around it to protect it. 3 its are there to mention the large piece of cheese. The pronouns are so important. All right. I'm going to go with that one. It's already like 35 minutes, 40 minutes into this. Let me go into this so that we can at least complete 2 more exercises. But don't worry about completing number of exercises. Worry about doing this process right. I'm going to give you the next one, which is kind of challenging for sure. Same 16 to 20, and part 4, it's going to be in your exam of pet reading. Let me set it up in a minute. Here you go. So a couple of them read last time. They actually did a good. I'll go with Sanjana Dinesh this time. Sanjana Dinesh, I want you to read one very methodically, very nicely. I want you to do this. Careful, everyone take notes. Understand it. While she's reading, everyone should really understand it. Sanjana Dinesh is going to go with it. A very nice, capable reader. I have heard her reading. Very nice, very nicely she does it. Sanjana Dinesh, go for it.
60. To you, I say, you're more able and amazing than you know. Follow your dream no matter how ambitious it may appear to others. It is the dreamers who bring positive changes to the world. So, if somebody doesn't support or understand your dream, just smile and think to yourself, don't you believe me? Just watch. Some people insist that the rules of success are very black and white. 17. Following the rules may not be the best way to get you where you want to go. Your dreams can be very simple one or very complicated one. The truth is the world needs your dream to develop. So take a look at what I think are the truly important things to consider when following your dreams. You can try to be perfect, but one person's idea of what is perfect is always different from another's. In fact, I believe it is our weakness that make us special. You can be most brilliant, talented person in the world, but if you lack the enthusiasm, passion,
If you lack the enthusiasm,
excitement for what you do, then it doesn't matter how good you are. You may not be the best at what you do, but if you have a great enthusiasm, you will reach your goal. 18. Enthusiasm creates dreams, talents does not. When you have big dreams for your life, people like to tell you that you aren't being realistic. 19. I think that when it comes to have a dream, being realistic and sensible aren't helpful. These are simply limitations that we have placed upon ourselves. When we experience a change, it is
challenge.
not
When we experience a challenge,
it is not a problem. It is a part of the journey itself. Otherwise, it would not be there. Every step you take is one step closer to your dream becoming a reality. The important ingredient for realizing your dream is hope. 20. It can change the world.
Good job, Sanjana. As usual, you have done a very good job. Very steady, very focused, very composed way of reading. Good job. All right, I want Siva Pranav to really bounce on this and read this again. Siva Pranav, go for it.
Yes, sir. 16. To you, I say you're more able and amazing than you know. Follow your dreams no matter how ambitious it may appear to others. It is the dreamers who bring positive change to the world. So if somebody doesn't support or understand your dream, just smile and think to yourself, don't believe me, just watch. Some people insist that rules of success are very black and white. 17. Following the rules may not be the best way to get you where you want to go. Your dream can be very simple one or very complicated one. The truth is the world needs your dream to develop. So take a look at what I think are the truly important things to consider when following your dream. You can try to be perfect, but one's person idea of what is perfect is always different from others. In fact, I believe it is your weakness that make us special. You can be the most brilliant, talented person in the world. But if you lack enthusiasm, passion, and excitement for what you do, then it doesn't matter how good you are. You may not be the least at what you do, but
You
if
may not be the best. You may not be the best.
but if you have great enthusiasm, you will reach your goal. 18. Enthusiasm creates dreams. Talent does not. When you have a big dream for your life, people like to tell you that you aren't being realistic. 19. I think that when it comes to having a dream, being realistic and sensible aren't helpful. These are simple limitations that we have placed upon ourselves. When we experience a challenge, it is not a problem. It is part of the journey itself. Otherwise it not be there. Every step you take is one step closer to your dream becoming a reality. The important ingredient for realizing your dream is hope. 20. It can change the world.
Super. Good job, Pranav. So Pranav, good job. Very nice. I really like the way you proceeded with it. So a couple of times you guys all read and spent time with this. The same way go with the 16. It's a challenge because they start with the gap 16. They're going to start with the gap. So you have only the next statement. And also you have 18, the ending one. Think through that. Spend enough time. And this one is slightly more difficult than the previous one, but you have experience now. Think through the pronouns and all properly. Take your time. Don't go fast. Don't. Even this is going to be last exercise of the day. Don't worry, and make it special. Make it get a perfect score, and you can leave. Then you can leave the class, isn't it? Take your time.